Welcome to Tennis Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 27th, 2026. Man, it feels like it takes forever for January to be ended, man. It's taking forever for January. And the pre-orders for 2K26 is the 30th, and we have like 3 days left. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a lot of announcements on Raw. Something in my eyeball. Oh. We didn't get a lot of announcements for Monday Night Raw for 2K26. We got the trailer of the King of Kings edition. People are really upset that Triple H is the cover star of the Deluxe because he's the boss and he put himself on the cover. I don't think he put himself on the cover. I think 2K did it for themselves. I don't think he did it. So, yeah. So, we got the cover for that, and we heard that, I didn't really see it, but it was revealed that it will be on Friday that we get the cover star for 2K26 reveal at Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, that means the standard edition will finally get revealed, but we have to wait until Friday for that. It's already Tuesday. It's getting closer to Friday, but not close enough. But yeah, that's what's happened there. I guess everything, we might get a trailer on Friday. I thought we were going to get it today, yesterday, but we didn't. I thought we would, but we didn't. I'm upset. But we didn't get no trailer. We did get a trailer of the Deluxe, and that's it. So Michael Cole there was announcements, but the King of Kings edition was already told us on Twitter. They even had the trailer on Twitter. So that's nothing really new for people if you've seen it on Twitter. But it is new that the review of the cover star will be on Friday. That's the new news. And I'm not a big fan of that. I wish we got it now. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Because this is the last Raw until they go to Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble match. Everybody declares to be in the Royal Rumble. Except for one. Finn Balor. He gave his flowers to CM Punk. He said, thank you for the match. Thank you for the match in my hometown. He didn't lose. But CM Punk says, if you want to be a world champion, maybe you should get out of the Judgment Day. If you want to be world champion, get out of the Judgment Day. And Finn Balor went to Adam Pearce and he says he's declaring his entrance to the Royal Rumble. But Adam Pearce says, I'm sorry, but the Royal Rumble is full. We have all 30 entrants. I guess they got some NXT guys already got in. Some, maybe TNA, AAA, you don't know who's in there. But yet, now Mr. Finn Balor cannot get into the Royal Rumble match. And Liv Morgan did question Finn Balor, are you really listening to CM Punk? CM Punk doesn't want to be world champion. You know who does want to be world champion? We do, the Judgment Day. Because we're your family. So let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the meeting between Braun Breaker and Adam Pearce in the ring. The vision comes out. Paul Heyman introduced everybody. Austin Theory, Logan Paul. I don't know how is he the world famous guy in the earth. I don't think a lot. If you go to a guy that never watches YouTube, an old school guy that never watched YouTube, they won't know who you are, Logan. Okay? Nobody knows who you are. I don't even know you that much. The only thing I know is that you are a YouTuber. I didn't watch your YouTube videos, but I just know you're a YouTuber. And I know you're a wrestler now. That's it I know. So you're not really the famous guy in the earth when there's a lot more people that knows who they are. Even kids know who Chris Pratt is, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson is. Or old people know who The Rock is and all that stuff. People know who John Cena is. Not a lot of people know who Logan Paul is. So all of that, and Mr. Paul Heyman showed us why we're doing this meeting and why Braun Breaker's here is because Adam Pearce touched Paul Heyman's client first 2 weeks ago before he suspended him, and then he says he planted the brass knucks where Rey Mysterio used it on Austin Theory to win the match. And then Adam Pearce comes out and he says that everybody's in the Royal Rumble. He apologized and he lifted the suspension. And he told Austin Theory, you want some revenge. You want to prove something. So you're going to have a match with Rey Mysterio. That's that. And then we got AJ Styles coming out and he's talking about his career-threatening match, his retirement match against Gunther. He says 2025 was the year of John Cena. Why can't 2026 be the year of AJ Styles? Because AJ Styles wants a 1-year retirement like John Cena, but he put his career on the line, so technically that's your fault. If you want a whole year retirement tour, why the hell you said yes to this match? But ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles says there's some competitors in locker rooms that he wants to face. He wants to be world champion one time. He didn't say WWE world champion. He didn't say TNA world champion. He just said world champion. And all that stuff. And then he got interrupted by CM Punk. CM Punk says, I respect you. And he says, what the hell are you doing? Putting your career on the line against Gunther. You saw what Gunther did to Goldberg. What he did to John Cena. You have him beat, but you didn't get your arm raised. So AJ Styles says, are you trying to say that I can't beat Gunther? CM Punk says, I didn't say that. But AJ Styles says, you applied it. And CM Punk says, if this is your last Raw, how am I supposed to face you if you're gone after the Royal Rumble? And he says, how am I supposed to do that? And then we get a match between AJ Styles and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship in Toronto. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, and Adam Pearce made it official. And ladies and gentlemen, he did make it official next week. A Philadelphia street fight between Stephanie Parker and Raquel Rodriguez, because there was a brawl in the backstage after the 6-women tag team match that we're going to get to now. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 6-women tag team match. We got Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Stephanie Parker versus the women's Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez, Raquel, and Liv Morgan. Pretty decent women's match, but the winner of that match was Ripley's team, getting the win. Congrats. We heard that Javon Evans is cleared to wrestle, and he will be in the Royal Rumble, his first ever Royal Rumble match. That's going to be crazy. And then we got Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio. It was pretty decent. There was a lot of helping from Penta, from Dragon Lee trying to get the Vision out here. The Vision was helping as well. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match after a stomp was Austin Theory. We have a no-one contendership to the World Tag Team titles. Alpha Academy versus American Made versus the Los Americanos versus the New Day. I said there's a fatal 4-way, right? I forgot one team. Who was the team? It was 4. I look at it on Instagram. They put their matches on here on Instagram. Or maybe not, because maybe I do have Instagram. Can I go on it or I have to sign in? Nope, I don't have to sign in. Thank God. It's already open. Uh, 4 teams: Alpha Academy, American Made, New Day, Los Americanos, I think I said to everybody. Why did it look like I just said 3 teams? It sounds like I just said 3 teams only. Alpha Academy, American Made, Los Americanos, and New Day. Okay, so I did say all the teams. It was a pretty fun Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the No Contendership. But the winner of that match and your new No One Contenders and people never thought it would happen was the Alpha Academy wins the match and being the new No One Contenders to the World Tag Team Championships. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our main events. CM Punk versus AJ Styles. This could be the last Raw of AJ Styles' career. If he loses to Gunther. Gunther did tell Michael Cole, I could retire you. I could kick your chair down. They had an interview. I could kick your chair down and make you retire. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to, Michael Cole, call the match and say that Gunther destroys AJ Styles' career. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got CM Punk versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. Pretty decent match. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a good match until Finn Balor comes out and makes a DQ on CM Punk, where Finn Balor attacks CM Punk multiple times with 3 coups de grace. And I'm guessing he wants that World Heavyweight Championship. He's not in the Rumble match, so he can't get a shot of the World Heavyweight title. I guess he has to find different ways to get it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if there's more Twitter things about 2K26, I will make a video of it. But right now, there's nothing about it. That's all me today. Tell us out. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you guys tomorrow for NXT results. Bye!